What's up? How you doing? Yeah, I'm really good. I'm just looking around my ritual space just because I was doing some work for a client earlier, so the spirits are still around. You can go to my website. I usually have it in my links on my other videos. It's tombofthescarab.com. You'll be able to see my pricing on there for readings. Um, you asked how do you hear spirits? The way that you hear spirits is working on your chakras. Chakra work. Hi. Remember, you guys, if you guys want questions answered, especially if they're intuitive questions, I'll answer them, but they're donation based. What's up, Giovanni? How you doing? How's everybody today? You guys pretty good? I'm doing really good. I'm balanced. I'm like really clear, heavily jumping back into my practices recently and really happy. Is meditation or trance work the only way to hear spirits? Chakra work. That's the most important thing. That's how you're going to be able to hear spirits, working on your chakras. It doesn't matter how hard you try to get into a trance. If you're not working on your chakras, you're not going to be able to enter into trance. You're not going to be able to sense the spirits around you. You're not going to be able to hear, see them. You're not going to be able to feel them. You will just experience nothing, like most people do. All right, let me see. Yes, yes. Nahemoth is around you. That energy definitely has successfully been brought forward into your life. It's very confrontational and it gets very physical. So when it comes to working with Nahemoth, it's a very earthly kind of energy. Um, but it's confrontational. So you might get into altercations, you might get into arguments, you might, be a little more aggressive, a little more irritable than usual. That's how Nahemoth energy is. Um, so be very cautious when it comes down to working with that particular Clifothic spirit. It's very confrontational, very confrontational. All right. Sri Salon, yeah, I can. If you can send a donation, I'll go in depth on particularly that specific question. Can I get in touch with King Payman? What would you like? Yes. You've been able to see, feel, and hear them only through chance. You want to be able to do it outside of it. When it comes down to Okay, give me 1 second, Kashan. So when it comes down to spirits, especially hearing and seeing them, you're majority of the time going to hear and see them in trance. To get a spirit to manifest around you, like without being in trance and it physically manifesting, that is one of the more difficult, more rare occasions. That takes a lot of energy. You need to have a lot of components to be able to get a spirit to fully manifest. There needs to be a lot of energy being fed to that spirit for it to be in front of you. That takes a lot of practice to be able to accomplish on top of that. I'll tune in. Send the donation, Journey. What do you mean, how does magic work behind the scenes, Kishan? What do you mean by that question? Look at that, 666. Any books about how they affect you? What was that fucking book? I know that there is I know that Aseneth Mason has what we do? Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was you. I didn't know it was you, Cuddy. My bad. Yeah. Yeah. Have you been working with her? All right, give me 1 second. Yeah, she is. Rudy. She is. Overall energies around you. Okay. Hmm. Well, so Kakashi, you have a very draconian energy. You have um, a lot of draconian energies around you. One being in particular that I would recommend you look into to understand, more of this aspect of yourself would be Tiamat. Reaching out to Tiamat. If there's a spirit or energy around us, can we feel it? Yes. Sometimes they will be very subtle, so you won't be able to feel them as much. But you, as you work more with energies, especially if you're working with your chakras, as I've said, you're going to be able to truly sense them and feel them when they're around you. Sometimes it's subtle, sometimes it's not so subtle. Look into Aseneth Mason's books, Stan. There's quite a few Clifothic books actually. Yeah, Kakashi, you have a very draconian kind of energy. So I would definitely recommend looking into them. I can't hear earthly spirits since I'm a beginner, but I did some rituals last few days with Lucifer after the candles burned out. The wax had a shape of a flower petals. Is it a sign? Well, I mean, when it comes down to Lucifer, he likes roses. Um, he does like flowers. So that could be a sign. It all really depends on what you interpret it as. What do you take that as? I see that as being a sign. Those are usually sure-footed signs of the spirit being present. But also on top of that, even if it comes down to you connecting to spirits and you don't necessarily see them or even hear them, you still can get the best results by just continuing on with the ritual. Even if you don't feel any kind of initial contact or you feel like you haven't established or build rapport with them during the ritual, doesn't even matter. So long as you're confident in the ritual, you can get optimal results. You're welcome. Giovanni, you wanted me to get in touch with Paymon? That's what you said? Is there something particular you want me to channel for you? Yeah, when it comes down to that, it could be a very sure-footed sign of Lucifer being present. He's heavily associated with roses, so. Yeah, yeah. All right, let me see, Stan. So, Stan, this particular message is coming from Satan. And Satan says that you need to be patient. You need to be patient within your practice. The reason why you need to be patient within your practice is because they've been trying to talk to you. They've been actually trying to communicate with you clairaudiently. I know it can be overwhelming when you don't, necessarily hear them right away, but it definitely feels like Satan's been trying to talk to you and communicate with you. You need to be more patient, quiet your mind. Sure. The way you can get a reading is going on my website and booking the reading in that way. Giovanni, yeah, if you send me a donation, I'll look into specifically which one would be best. Remember, the questions are donation based because it's physically taxing on my vessel when I look into or tune into you guys. What's up, everybody? There's 16 of you guys in here. You guys aren't talking. How you guys doing? That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, you need to be using your tools. And I feel like this is something that Lucifer has told you already. You need to be using your divination tools. You want to communicate with them, use your divinatory tools. If they're going to pull you further into connection with the spirits, because the rituals that you've been doing, the initial, connections that you've been trying to make have been established. Like they've been established. You just need to use your tools that you have already. You want to do that, you want to communicate with them without being in trance? Use your divination tools. They don't they don't really have problems with each other. Satan is more of the feminine energy. It's more of the feminine um, embodiment of sorcery, whereas Lucifer is more dominantly masculine. The blue pill? What's up? How you doing? Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, you can book with me. Sorry for some questions. No problem. That's no problem, Kishan. Um, that's no problem. It's fine. The blue pill. So, like, what do you mean? Really good. Been really good. Hmm. Um, I think I definitely, I don't know. It's a good question. Likely be the red pill. Yeah, I just don't have my there we go. All right, live chat's on. I actually forgot. It would definitely, I don't know. I think it's definitely the red pill. I choose the red pill. I would choose the red pill. It just keeps it interesting, you know? What's up? Yeah. I still haven't forgot. You know, I'm definitely gonna be doing that video for folklore for sure. I just didn't get to do it on Sunday because I was doing so many other rituals. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Arctic. I really appreciate you. Thank you. No problem. What's your question? No, I don't. Work with Baal first. Baal. Baal, for sure. What are my thoughts on the vaccines? I don't know what's in them, you know? This is just me. I I don't know what's inside of the vaccine to be putting that into my body, you know? For me, that's hella questionable. I know there's a lot of people that are like, shame on you. There's even people who are in the magic community that are like, shame on you. You're not getting it and blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck it is to be getting it. I don't know what it is to be getting it, you know? I don't know those people. I don't know these fucking doctors. I don't know the person that patented it. I don't know them on a personal level. So it doesn't sit well with me, you know? That's just me. I'm entitled to my opinion. It doesn't sit well with me. Now they're trying to make it mandatory that people get it. It's like, uh, mm, mm. Whoever sent you channel that. Okay, let's see. So the chant would be Sa Na Goth Meta Hesha. Sa Na Goth Meta Hesha. That'll be the chant for you, princess. It's pretty good, Sinister. How you doing, man? Sorry, I just saw that right now. Right? Yeah, it's kind of fucking weird to me too. Let's see. Stan, he wanted you to be hard to get. Um, It's like, from what I hear, it's kind of like if there's like over attachment and he likes the chase. I hope that makes sense. Shit, seemed like it. I went to Lucifer one. That's funny. Yeah. When it comes down to it, I don't know what to think about it. But honestly, it's I personally, mm-hmm. I personally just don't. I personally just don't feel the want or the need to go for getting it myself, or getting it for myself. Yeah, I've never been one to be open to vaccination. That's just me. When it came down to even when I was in school, I almost got expelled and kicked out of school because they wanted me to get a certain vaccination, and I was like, why? I just feel like fucking why? Why the fuck should we have to put that shit into our body if the natural way of living is not shooting your fucking body up with shit? That's just me. That's how I think. That's how I process this, that's how I process this shit. I like to do things the most natural way possible. That's me. That's what I choose to do with my life. That's how I like to go about doing it. I I'm not open to getting that shit. I'm not. Hey, thanks, bro. Yeah, we can talk about that. How the fuck is there a wild new virus that's mutating and suddenly just out here? Like now, now we're potentially going to be getting shut down again. They're already talking about that a lot out here in Colorado, and I'm just like, but people are vaccinated. Like, and then there's people who have gotten the vaccination and they're still sick, or they still, like, they fucking end up getting super sick and it doesn't help. There's been people who've gotten it and have still died of COVID. Like, for there to be variations and mutations, that shit blows my mind because there was like so many different fucking variations already in different countries. So now there's this Delta one, and it's just like at this point I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Honestly, yeah, exactly. Give me 1 second. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all right. Now it suddenly got dangerous. Precisely. Precisely. That's fucking crazy. Thank you. I mean, that's what I feel too. Definitely the fucking spirit of fear. definitely. It's it's just fucking ridiculous at this point. That is fucking crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Um, what do you mean, mind flow? What do you mean? Can you like elaborate a little more on that? Hi, Danielle. Yep. I feel that for sure. Stan, if you do, just take it slow. Take it slow. Because I understand, you fall easy. You know what I mean? You wear your heart on your sleeve. You're a very kind and you're a very kind person. You're a very kind, affectionate, and very giving person. But a lot of these people are not, they're not balanced. They're not balanced enough. Do I use weed in my magic? No, I don't. What's up, Asio Kuba? How you doing, bro? I like the way you put that. No, I don't smoke weed as much. Like, I do it sometimes, but I don't really like to. I don't really like to be really like too inebriated during my rituals. I like to drink. I'll drink, and I don't even like to get fucked up to the point where I even have a buzz. If I'm doing a ritual, I really like to be sober. For real. It's good. I mean, not gonna lie. Weed can definitely help. You know what I mean? Especially if you're using it as a tool. It can help. It can help a lot. But yeah, I don't smoke it all the time. Yeah, they're fucking crazy. Oh, that's so dope. Dope, bro. Weed makes you lazy as fuck. No, I understand that too for sure. It really depends, because like if I'm smoking a hybrid, um, it kind of has me like it has my mind fucking racing, but my body shut down. If I'm smoking like a fucking indica, an indica is gonna have me fucking just one with the couch. If I'm smoking sativa, I have to get up and just do something. Yeah, it did. It did go through, Stan. I was saying, it did go through. I was saying, if you do, just really take this one slow. Take it slow. Feel this person out first. Take it slow. I understand you wear your heart on your sleeve, you know, and that you're a very caring, a very compassionate, very affectionate person, but take things slow. 70% weed, 30% whatever the fuck. Hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, you know, there's a lot of dispos out here in Colorado. So, like, a lot of that weed is like chemical, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of chemicals in the fucking weed. So, it's really like, it really fucks you up, but it really fucks you up on the inside too. Like, it fucks with your body. So, it's just so like, it's so hit and miss. Weed makes you paranoid? Shit. You must be smoking sativa because that's how that shit makes me feel. Sativa will make me either feel super fucking paranoid or it'll make me feel like I'm like that I can fucking run a marathon. When it comes down to paranoia though, I know that that hella has to do with pining. Like that's a specific fucking that's a specific chemical in certain kinds of weed, especially in sativas. That shit makes you paranoid. Pinene. And I know that limonene fucks with your teeth. Like it'll make your teeth kind of like it makes you like grit your teeth. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense for sure. Yeah. That could be pinene, honestly. Like, I mean, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I really like Dispos for this reason, because you can go in there and you can just learn, um, you can fucking ask them, like, okay, what chemicals will prevent me from, what chemicals will prevent me from fucking, having a toothache? What chemicals will fucking prevent me from having specific fucking, um, mind racings, things of that sort? Yeah, I'm doing readings. I'm still doing readings. Yeah, I'm just talking about cannabis and the dispensary cannabis. That's pretty sick. You should do some of the guided meditations, the Syrian meditations. Um, I know that Rita Antaria, she has really good meditations when it comes down to the Syrians. You can look on her channel. Her shit's dope. Like she has really good guided meditations for connecting with them. Mushrooms. Yeah. Yeah, no.